Taxes, the engine of society. We all talk about taxes, but do we really understand their importance? Taxes are the fuel that drives a country's engine. Thanks to them, we have hospitals, schools, roads, and countless public services that improve our quality of life. However, the debate is always up in the air. How much should we pay? Is the current system fair? In Spain, as in many other countries, the tax system is complex and often generates controversy. Some argue that we pay too much, while others defend the need to maintain public services. The truth is that finding a fair balance is fundamental for the well-being of society. The 10% theory has gained popularity in recent years. This theory, advocated by some economists, proposes that the maximum tax a citizen should pay should never exceed 10% of their income. Its proponents argue that a low tax rate encourages investment, entrepreneurship, and consumption, which in turn generates economic growth that benefits society as a whole. However, this theory also has its detractors, who point out that a drastic tax cut could jeopardize the funding of essential public services. The Spanish tax system is based on a combination of direct and indirect taxes. Among direct taxes, the most important are personal income tax, IRPF, which taxes the income of workers, and corporate income tax, which applies to the profits of companies. On the other hand, among indirect taxes, the best known is value-added tax, VAT, which taxes the consumption of goods and services. Added to this are other excise duties that tax products such as alcohol, tobacco, or fuels. The weight on their shoulders, entrepreneurs and citizens facing taxes. The tax burden in Spain is an issue that generates debate and concern, especially for entrepreneurs and citizens. Entrepreneurs in particular face a considerable tax burden when starting and developing their businesses, which can be an obstacle to job creation and economic growth. For citizens, the tax burden translates into a lower capacity to save and invest, which can affect their quality of life. This scenario raises the need for a fairer and more equitable tax system that encourages economic activity without compromising social welfare. Looking at the neighbor, how do you live with fewer taxes? Some countries, such as Ireland or Estonia, have implemented low tax models with the aim of attracting foreign investment and stimulating economic growth. These models are based on the premise that lower tax pressure translates into greater business dynamism and ultimately higher revenue collection. While it is true that these countries have experienced significant economic growth, it is also important to analyze other factors that have contributed to their success, such as their geographical location, their membership in the European Union, or their commitment to innovation. A prosperous future, the key is balance. Finding a fair and efficient tax system is one of the great challenges of any society. A system that promotes economic activity, job creation, and social welfare. A system that guarantees the financing of quality public services and at the same time does not drown taxpayers. The key is to find a balance between the revenue needed to finance public services and the economic freedom that allows citizens to prosper. A fair tax system is not just about collecting more, but about collecting better, equitably and transparently to build a fairer and more prosperous society for all.